Today we're going to learn about creating crosstab reports in Stonefield Query. When creating a crosstab report, we're going to go ahead and give this crosstab report a name. Call it History Summary Total by RM or Record Manager. When creating a crosstab report, we need at least 3 fields. We're going to focus on the contact history. In contact history, we're going to grab our start date time, our record manager, and our result history type. In the third step in creating your crosstab report, we drag and drop the fields and place them where we want. I'm going to grab the start date time as my data, the result history type in my row, and the record manager in my column. When going to step 4, we go ahead and we create a filter by clicking the filter button. I'm going to go ahead and click add. I'm going to uncheck show all fields, which will only show me fields we've added to the report. Here I can choose record manager. Under the operator, I'm going to go down to the bottom and choose is one of. When I hit the values button, I'm going to get a list of what's available. I'm going to choose three record managers or sales reps: Allison McCullough, Chris Huffman, and Ernst Anderson. And I'm also going to narrow down this report via a date range. Typically you would want to narrow down via a date range to segment a certain amount of data. When I check Ask at Runtime, I will be prompted every time I run the report for the date range. I'm going to go ahead and click Finish, hit the preview button, and we will go ahead and run the report. I am prompted for the date range. I'm just going to go ahead and select a specific range here. And Stonefield Query is going to return the data set, and you can begin your analysis with taking a look at your result history types, your sales reps, and see what is being done throughout that particular date range. I'm also going to show some advanced features in crosstabs utilizing opportunity information. So we'll go ahead and create another crosstab report, and we'll call this Sales Opportunities. And here we're going to use the contact opportunity table. We're actually going to grab the actual close date, the record manager, and the total. This will allow us to take a look at and analyze the overall total opportunities that have been closed via record manager. So in this particular report, I'll make my record manager the row. Data will be the total, that way we're going to see dollar figures, and the actual close date will be the column. By default, the actual close date is an individual date that the opportunity was closed. It could be today's date, for instance. I'm actually going to change that to year. When I go ahead and change that to year, I can also go ahead and add a filter. Again, adding the filter is as simple as grabbing the field of actual close date. I'm going to say that that is between and ask at runtime. Again, just to be prompted every time we run the report. When we go ahead and run this report, that way we can take a look at it, I'm going to select the date range and grab all the data. And you can see I have Allison, Chris, and Ernst, and I'm getting 2008, 2009, 2010, as well as totals. That gives you a decent amount of data to go by in conducting some analysis, but you may want to delve a little bit deeper. When you go back and you double click on the total, or you just hit the properties button, there are some different things that you can choose here, and I'm going to show you all 3 of them. Under show percentage of total, when we run this report, grab our data set, it's going to show each individual sales rep and their percentage of the overall total for that individual year, as well as your overall totals. When I go back and I uncheck show percentage of total and I say show difference from previous column and click OK, run the report, we grab the same data set, and you can see that we have 2008, 2009, the difference between that year, we have 2010, and now the difference between 2009, 2010 in your overall totals. The last choice is show percentage of change, When we go ahead and we run this report, this show percentage of change is going to show you the percentage of change throughout those different years. So it's showing, Allison was 2008, here's 2009 and so, 2010, and it's showing your overall progression from year to year along with the percentage change. This concludes creating crosstab reports and the basics of creating crosstab reports.